Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's your girl Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the general collective Leo season video. I'm going to start off with the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Just want to say happy birthday to all of the Leos out there. Normally I do my monthly quote-unquote readings, at the beginning of each new month, but I was guided to do them, with the start of the transition of the sun into the next zodiac sign. So we're going to see how, the energy comes through doing it this way. The sun is in about 0 degrees of Leo right now, so it's still cusping the Cancer energy, but this is going to be for the fire signs. I'm going to be using the Wisdom of the Oracle, the Celtic Tarot, and then the Energy Oracle cards. I did already shuffle and prep the cards, so with that being said, we're gonna jump right in. You guys already know the spiel. I'm done saying it. But let's see. Ooh, bottom of the wild unknown animal spirit is the spider. It's earth energy. Every time I get this card, I get the energy of, like someone planning. It almost gives me like a Seven of Pentacles energy. Like someone is planning to do something, even if it's just, starting out in the mind. But this makes me feel like someone is planning something physical with the spider spirit. Then we have the unicorn, which is, the spirit element. And I just heard guided by spirit. So whatever is being planned, it's being guided by spirit, but it's also, oh my God, they're giving me Drake, God's plan. And it almost feels like spirit is overseeing. Now this spider energy could be you or it could be someone else, but it's overseeing like the plan that you're trying to put together. And then with the sea serpent, we do have the spirit energy again, and then when I picked it up, I heard a watchful eye. Watchful eye. Because it feels like to me, like with the sea serpent, you can see the eye imagery here, but what it makes me feel like is there is a cycle that is coming to a close. There's a cycle of something coming to a close. But let's see what comes out. Show me the overall energy for the fire sign of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for this Leo season. Alright, so we have out the moth. What else do we need? Ooh. The owl. One more. Ooh. I love it. And the unicorn actually came out. Like I said, we have the moth, the owl, and the unicorn. And the moth and the owl are both air energies, which is opposite to fire energy. And what this makes me feel like is like there's, whether this is you or someone else, someone is going through a transformation, some type of change, whether it's internal or external with that moth energy. With the owl energy, I do feel like for some reason, I'm getting feminine energy off of it, almost like a Queen of Swords. Either someone is like intuition is alerting them to this change within a person, or this could even be within yourself. But with the unicorn, like I said, spirit has a watchful eye over the situation, and I still feel that way with this card being out here. Yeah, because this owl, it really feels like Queen of Swords, High Priestess energy. I feel like whoever's in this energy, whether it's you or someone else, they're very wise. Very wise. But this moth energy feels more masculine. So there could be a feminine energy seeing a transition within a masculine energy, and it's all being orchestrated by spirit. I'm also getting the full moon in Aquarius, which will, happen during this Leo season. So you guys may want to pay attention to that. Yep. And then we have the sea serpent again at the bottom. So whether something is ending or something is beginning, I mean, that's what transformation is all about. There's a feminine energy that is very aware and heightened to whatever transformation this person is having, or this could be going on between just you within your masculine and feminine energy. Being that they're both air elements, it feels like the masculine energy is rising to the level of this feminine energy. Oh my God. Bottom of the deck, we have the sun, which is Leo energy. The sun is in Leo right now. Which, while I was shuffling, I had got a whole new world from Aladdin. But whatever this is for you, yes. Oh my God. Like I said, Spirit, God, and the universe, they are coming in to bring balance into the situation. With the Justice card here with the sun, I'm hearing like it's time. It's time. And then we have the masculine energy actually showing up as the King of Swords. But the sun card is an energy of, happiness, joy, vitality. It's the life force. And, justice is that balance. It almost like, the way I see the Justice card is like, it's mental and physical balance, where I see temperance as emotional and spiritual balance. So whatever this justice is that's coming in, it's owed, I just heard. It's owed. So let's see. Let's break this down. Tell me about the energy for the fire sign collective of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for this Leo season. Ooh. For some of you, this unicorn is spirit, but also for some of you, it's this same feminine energy. It's too many. Can I get less cards? message is for the fire sign collective. Oh, I was not expecting to get 3 cards. Alright. So we have out the 7 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, the Mother or the Empress, and the High Priestess in this deck. The Father, the 8 of Wands, Death, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. So automatically, like I said, I really feel like there's 2 energies, a masculine and a feminine. There's 2, or excuse me, whether this masculine is playing out as physical people, this masculine and feminine energy, or if it's the masculine and feminine energy within yourself. What I'm feeling is like this masculine energy is making a decision to move forward towards a feminine, whether it's rising up their own feminine energy, or it almost feels like an integration, or, you know, upgrading their feminine energy or masculine energy to meet their feminine. With the 7 of Wands and the 2 of Wands, the 7 of Wands is like an energy of being, you know, ready to fight for this. What I'm actually getting is how this masculine energy was actually blocked. But now they're rising above those blockages, whatever those blockages may be. Because with the 2 of Wands, you know, it's sometimes looked at as a decision that needs to be made, or being at a crossroads. But as what I'm feeling is like they're deciding to take a new path. And, you know, water is feminine energy. They turn their back on this. You see, it's a dragon, and then the water. And in the background here, we have the mountains. This path, it almost feels like a path of, you know, conflict and resistance is what I'm feeling with those mountains. But taking the path of this water here, it leads to the sun. And I feel like this masculine energy is deciding to move forward with the 8 of Wands. Because from the 5 to the 2, or excuse me, the 7 to the 2 is the 5, which is this energy down here, this conflict, this chaos that may be going on internally or externally for this person. But with the 2 of Wands going to the 8 of Wands is the 6 of Wands. They're ready to move forward. And in doing so, it elevates them to the Emperor Father energy. Like I said, I felt like this owl was looking at a transformation happening within a masculine. And we have it here. We have that feminine energy of the Mother, which is the Empress, and the High Priestess coming out. And even still, she's overlooking that Moth energy, which is this Death card, that change and transformation. It's almost like a feminine energy is watching. I'm going to look at the 6 of Pentacles, because it almost feels like they're seeing someone, like, how can I put this? It's almost like stopping, trying to please the masses, because you see these hands down here, and then we have hands down here, and it makes me feel like this masculine energy was almost like trying to appease those around them. But with the Six of Pentacles, it left them, for some of them, mentally or physically depleted. And it's almost like they're giving up that energy and going towards their own happiness with the... Oh, excuse me, I thought this was the Nine of Cups. It's the Seven of Cups. But I still feel that, like, the Nine of Cups here for some reason. Yeah, because I still, like, it's like they're making a choice. With all of those cups there, only one has a rose in it. And it's like where they may have been previously confused or previously expending themselves in whatever situation or circumstance, that is what is due to change. Bottom of the deck, yep. We got the Hermit. And this is almost coming through as like that unicorn energy. If, you know, that unicorn energy feels like spirit, but they're being guided to leave this situation here and go for that Ace of Cups. Because from the 7 to the 8 is the Ace. Now they're giving me something about the new moon. The new moon in Leo. Oh, look. You cannot make this shit up. Look. The moon and the Wheel of Fortune. I didn't even know that was under there. But yeah. It's something that's going to start with this new moon in Leo and actually come to fruition with the full moon. Because the Wheel of Fortune, you know, that represents, you know, cycles as well. It's progress, it's forward movement. It's, you know, things turning in your favor. But let's look at this masculine energy. Tell me about the father. Tell me about the father. Yep. Getting into alignment with the Four of Wands. Some of these masculine energies could be, you know, possibly moving. We're getting that as well. All right, one more for the father. Yep. Building and creating a new foundation with the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. More happy and fulfilling collaborations I'm getting. And then we have, I know I felt like that Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. This is that spider energy that I was feeling, that planning energy. Right, one more. Yep, and the confirmation of the planning. The Four of Swords. They've been thinking about this. They've been thinking about this. And it's almost like now they're coming out of their head about it with the Eight of Swords and deciding to move forward. And look where they're moving forward to. The Lovers. Whether this is another person or it's the joining or uniting of their own masculine and feminine energy. I love it. Tell me about the mother. Because whoever this feminine energy is, they're very intuitive. With the High Priestess there. Then we have the Six of Cups. which this feminine energy could be someone of their past, someone that they share an almost like a soulmate or divine connection with. Yep. And then the Chariot, this feminine energy is almost like the only word that comes to me is like a powerhouse, showing up as the Empress, the High Priestess, and the Chariot. And it's almost like this masculine energy may be having a tough time, like trying to figure out like how this person is able to harness all of these energies, which hence they would show up as a unicorn. For some of you, this is, spirit, if it's not another person, a physical person, who is alerting your feminine energy to what's coming towards you through your masculine energy. I get one more for the Empress and the Mother, and the High Priestess. Yep, the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. And yeah, for some of you, this is almost like a rekindling of a situation. Look at this. For some of you, it could be a new job, a new commitment with the Hierophant here. But it's not going to be an easy transition. It's almost like this masculine needs to allow this feminine to help them, is what I'm getting. It's like this masculine tries to do it all for themselves, and it's almost like Spirit is saying like, hey, time out. This is a dual effort, is what it makes me feel like. Feels like it's a dual effort. Tell me about the Death card, with the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Yeah. You got the Seven of Swords for the Death card. The Six of Pentacles. Yep. Then I say walking away from this energy of it's either people pleasing or expending too much of their time, energy, and efforts to people that are not reciprocal to them. The Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here? And there's an Ace of Cups at play. Look it. Y'all heard me say, I felt that Nine of Cups. Here we have it. Here we have it. Because there's an Ace of Cups at play. Because there's the Six of Cups, he's handing the girl the Ace of Cups. From the 6 to the 7 is the Ace. And on this 7, there's that one cup that it feels like this masculine is choosing, which, is the Ace of Cups as well, but they're choosing it for their own emotional satisfaction. So let's look at this Eight of Wands and Two of Wands, because there's a decision that's being made to move forward. Now, fire signs, this could be you. Or this could be, just going on around you. Someone, is about to align with another person or step into balance and alignment for themselves. Yep. Yeah, because they're tired. We have the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Cups. They're tired of not being emotionally satisfied. So they're making a decision from the 2 of Wands to the Nine of Wands, which is that 7. And go for this 10 of Cups. Look. The Queen of Swords. For some of you, it's almost like what I'm getting with this feminine energy, and then we have the Queen of Swords and the Hanged Man. This feminine energy is like almost setting this masculine free. It's setting the masculine energy free. It's cutting them down from this Hanged Man position. Cutting them down because for a while, it's almost like this feminine energy could have said, you know, something to the effect of like telling this masculine, if it's playing out between people, how like they were afraid of change with the 7 of Swords and the Death card. Like they were afraid to change. Because 7 of Swords, yeah, it could be manipulation and, you know, deceit, lies. But in this instance, it feels like, it's almost like this masculine energy was like trying to cheat the universe, or like feeling like they could escape this transformation. That's what it is. But Yep, look, thought they could escape it. Because if you notice, there's 2 swords behind him and the 7 of Swords, and he has the 5 of Swords in his hand, and the 5 of Swords came out to clarify it. And it's look, and then the 2 of Swords, like you can't, it's like this masculine energy did not want to change at all, and this feminine energy sees it. Like it's almost like she's about to see the change in this masculine, and it was all part of a plan. Because their ego, it's almost like they had to step out of ego. And fear with the 5 and the 2 of Swords. It was their ego and fear keeping them from this transformation. Can I get one more? And then we got the Ace of Cups again, the 8 to the 9, yeah. We got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Tell me about the 5 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Look, yep. 6 of Swords. So we have the Ace of Swords at play here. Truth, clarity, enlightenment coming in from the 7 to the 6 and the 5 to the 6. But then we also have this 4 of Swords. They've been thinking about this, yep. And they're ready to leave anything that was not serving them, any past pain, hurts, upsets, lies they were even telling themselves with this 3 of Swords. They're leaving it behind. And as you see on the 6 of Swords, the 3 of Swords is behind them, behind her or him. The 2 of Swords, they're no longer unwilling. They're willing to see now, I'll say, where they were adamant about being resistant. And you see the little girl has the Ace of Swords, which again is pointing towards the sun. So they have that the clarity that is needed to move forward is here. Wow. And there's the ending to this energy of the 3 of Swords. So what's the guidance or advice? Look, and it's a masculine energy. It's almost like just how like the planets just shifted, where the sun was in Cancer and now it's moved into Leo. This masculine energy is going from this man holding a heart to this Emperor. Yep. Because then we have the Strength card. They're finally having the courage to follow their heart. And in doing that, it causes, like, it's almost like a chain reaction. wants the guidance or advice? They're freeing themselves. Yep. Can I get one more for the guidance or advice? Yep, no longer holding back what's in their heart. Because that's what they were doing. With the all tied up, it's like the Eight of Swords, the Angel of Love, and the Garden and the Gate. They were almost hesitant to allowing and opening up the heart chakra, but that's what the Leo energy is. It's the heart chakra. It's having the courage, the strength to follow your heart. And we could see what they were stuck in or what they are leaving behind and stepping out from behind this gate. And it will be, just like they said, a whole new world that they're about to experience through this transformation. So tell me about the all tied up. What are they freeing themselves from? Because they were stuck. Whether it was mentally, physically, or emotionally, they were stuck. Yeah. Being undecisive with the Two of Pentacles. Can I get one more for the all tied up? Not knowing what to do. Yeah. But now they're clear. It was cloudy, but now they're clear as the King of Swords. And realizing what it is that they do want and don't want. And there again is that Ace of Cups coming through. Look. Thank you, Spirit. And closing out a cycle, because whatever situation they're in right now, mentally it's draining, physically they're exhausted, they're expended with the Six of Pentacles. They're on guard with the Seven of Wands. But with the Four of Cups, here again, they were so emotionally invested in whatever situation that they're in. There's no water in them in these cups here. And what was being offered to them, they were closed off to it. But the world is here with that change. And then we have the Ace of Cups. You cannot make this shit up. You cannot. You cannot. Tell me about the King of Swords. What was the clarity? Yeah, for some of them, they're ending it with a different feminine energy that was a Queen of Pentacles. With Judgment here. They're making a decision to end it. Yep. To put an end to the conflict and follow their truth with the Ace of Swords. Because the Rebirth card here is Judgment. But it's almost like Judgment is, like a final decision. But it's also, an ending as well. And look at where they're being guided to. Whether, and this could be, like, if this is all energy within you, it was like you were too focused on the material things. Whether it's money, stability, you were too focused on that. For some of you, you could have been dealing with a person that was very, like, earthly or worldly. Like, they only cared about things of this world. Because that's where they got almost like their validation from. But the Hermit is showing you. Either you're going to elevate your masculine and feminine energy to the same page. Or for some of you, you're leaving behind another feminine energy for someone that's more on your level. And Spirit is guiding us. Wow. So as always, y'all, I thank you for tuning in with me. Sending you all love and light. And I will see you all on the next reading. All right. Later.